Welcome back to the World Record Talk Show. We are live from Brampton, Ontario, Canada, and you can see us Channel 10 and Mississauga and Brampton. And throughout the world, you can visit www.rogerstv.com. Now, so far, we passed 22 hours and 48 minutes. Oh, it's a huge numbers. And we are on my way to break the world record. Viewers, you can call us on 905-595 live, 905-595-5483. Here with us, Mr. David Gall from the Standard Auto Crackers. Welcome to our show.
Thank you. Listen, thanks for having me. It's quite an honor to be here, and especially while you're still fresh. At less than 23 hours. That's awesome.
Yeah. Mr. David, I know you very well for 3-4 years. You are part of my inspiration. You helped me out a lot of things to break the world record, and you are helping me out to to coming in my side as a right hand to alleviate this poverty from this world who suffer from poverty, from disease and war, children especially. And we were talking about when I did my car pushing. Tell about the car pushing, because you sponsored me for car pushing, as well as you sponsored me one of my other world record, the keyboard playing marathon.
Correct.
2 years back.
Well, we've certainly had some good times together, and I'm really glad that Raymond Chow introduced me to you, because I didn't realize I'd be going on these adventures with you. And they really are a lot of fun, and to be honest with you, it's very inspiring for us and myself to be a part of it. So the last event certainly was one for the record books. I mean, here we are, a beautiful weekend in Toronto, and we're sitting inside a studio, but yet 3 weeks ago we're attempting to push a car, and myself and Raymond were right by your side, and it was pouring rain.
Yeah.
Of course, we're all sitting around going, is he really going to do this world record at this time? And there was no turning back in your eyes. You were there without your running shoes, but with your sandals to avoid getting the blisters. And it was quite an experience. You certainly left an impression on all of us. You do it for the right reasons, and we really are happy to be a part of it. Listening to you and your motivation and what drives you was really inspiring. It wasn't just the endurance and the physical power. It's a lot of mental power, and I believe you said it's a lot of spiritual power.
Thank you.
So
thank you.
You've really been an inspiration for us, and being involved with the car pushing was a lot of fun. So
thanks a lot.
Thank you for
that.
that.
You've done a great job, and we were raising money for the St. Mary's Food Bank. And you've done a great job. As well as I know that you have your own business, it's Standard Auto Crackers in USA and Canada. Tell about that, please. What you do here, and you are experienced on your generation maintaining that business from your father.
Yeah.
Tell about the business. How do you have?
Actually, I'm really third generation in this industry, and it is a fun industry. It's an industry, maybe it's not as recognized as much, but really we're from Standard Auto Wreckers, and we are a recycling operation at heart. And auto recyclers really are one of the pioneers of recycling in general. So what we have is a facility in Steeles and Markham Road in Scarborough, and we have a facility in Niagara Falls, New York, and essentially we acquire about 400 to 500 vehicles a week. We process these vehicles for recycling, and also very important for the reusing of the parts. So from an environmental perspective, you have the recycling, but one step ahead of that, in the reduce, reuse, recycle equation is the reusing of the car components. So that's a big part of what we do, and we basically open our facility up to the public to be able to get recycled parts at a significant cost savings. And it's been a big part of the community, and we're proud to be a part of it. We have 120 employees in Toronto and over 40 in our Niagara Falls location, and it's really a recycling operation at heart, and we're open to the public.
So,
Suresh, special guest. You can bring him in.
Oh, Councillor Cho is here. welcome to our show, Councillor Cho. Yeah.
How are you?
Welcome to a World Record
nice
Talk
to see
Show.
you, Suresh.
Please take your seat.
Hi,
Raymond, good to see you. Good to see you. We're just talking about you,
Ladies and
Raymond.
gentlemen, Councillor Cho is a Toronto City Councillor, and is one of the most liked gentlemen in my life, in my world record career. I seen him so many world records besides me. Even he was riding in my static cycling. When I do my static cycling 200 hours, he come at the midnight. Sometimes I see I'm running with like a very sleepy mood, and suddenly if I turn my face, oh, Councillor Cho is riding. He come with a tie and suit, after his job, and he's riding with me on the static cycle to encourage me. And I seen your courage and the way you are helping to the community in Scarborough, saving the Scarborough ward. What's the ward number, sir?
Ward 42.
Ward 42.
Scarborough Rouge River.
Yeah. So thank you very much being here to encourage me on the World Record Talk Show. Sir, tell about your the political career so far. You chosen was second or third time, I think.
No, actually, I've been elected 7 times altogether.
7 times. Oh,
so
that's really
over
world
20
record.
years, I've been serving City of Toronto as a councillor from Scarborough.
Yeah.
And over the years, over 20 years, I have met so many wonderful people. But I could easily say Suresh Joachim is the most outstanding, extraordinary person. And actually, I'm the one who introduced you to David Gore.
Yeah, David
He's a
Gore
great friend of mine.
Thank you.
President of Standard Auto Rack.
Yeah.
And I said that you really inspire me every time I see you. The last time I saw you was at the Richmond Golf and Country Club, where you're pushing the smart car 24 hours, 50 kilometers, another world-breaking record, and Auto Record sponsored the project, right? And I went to see you twice, and when you start pushing, it was pouring rain. Like I feel like I'm standing underneath of the Niagara Falls. It's really pouring rain. And I thought you will postpone and wait, but
the story.
No, you just it's time, and you start pushing car. And I was asking, how could he do that? And then all night, right? And David was there.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked
He
you.
was there. I can remember he was bringing me a Red Bull.
Yeah.
It's in the early morning.
It was, yeah. We went over to the local variety store, and I think you needed a little pick-me-up.
Yeah.
And the Red Bull was in order for sure.
Yeah. So I don't know what I asked in between a record period, because my pain sometimes I ask, bring the bull drink, and then I don't drink it as well. That's the way it's good.
Yeah. So I came back the following morning, early morning, and David was there. You still pushing the car. So I asked Suresh, shall I bring chicken noodle soup or coffee, anything? And you said, no, I couldn't take anything because I just threw up a couple times. And then I know you must be very tired, but you're still pushing the car. So I walked beside you, and I did ask you, where did you get your power? And Suresh told me, in human being, we have at least 3 levels of power. One is physical power. The next level is mental power. And then the highest level is soul power.
Wow.
So you get the power from, I guess, up there, the soul.
From the
and
God.
you pushing the car with your soul power. And I learned so much, When we say power, just the energy, the physical thing. But I didn't know that we have all 3 different levels of power. So I came home, and then I started writing about the superpower, and I mentioned your name. Another thing I like to add to what you said, on top of what you told me, there's a mind power. We have a power of mind, which is love. And when you have love for others, right, it generates unlimited power. So I learned from you and I tried to add some more. So and it's amazing when good people doing good work, and then they get together, and as a group they become much more powerful.
That's true.
And I remember in my world a couple of years ago, you're playing electric organ.
There's a keyboard.
Was it
The keyboard.
keyboard, right?
Yeah, I
Was
played
it 2 days?
120 hours.
120 hours.
Yeah.
Amazing. And then following that, at the Discover Town Center, you're bicycling
Yeah.
to raise money
Yeah, that's
for the blind people in India, right?
Blind people in India. That's for one of the organizations in Scarborough. They were raising the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's real honor. Of course, we are very happy to get to know a person like you.
Thank you. Thank
But
you,
it's
sir.
also honor,
Thank
you
you,
know?
So, Mr. David, you have a charity organization called Green. What's it called?
We have a green vehicle disposal program, and a big part of the program is our charity cars.
I know you
.ca.
donated like hundred thousands of dollars for.
Correct.
The charity.
We sure have, and we make it a very seamless and easy process. And one of the things we wanted to do was be able to give back to the community, to be able to drive funds to important organizations, and we're fortunate enough to be in a position to be able to do that. Essentially, when we purchase a vehicle, we offer the opportunity for the consumer.
10 seconds.
Oh, you're going to bang here, so we are passing.
8, 7,
Bang it here.
6,
Bang, big.
I'll wake us up.
Wake up call. It's 23 hours. We passed all 23 hours and 14 seconds. So that means how many hours to go to break the world record?
27.
Oh, it's just 27 hours to go to break the world record.
That's a cakewalk. For
Yeah.
you, Suresh. You can do that standing on your head, probably.
So we are here again, gentlemen, Mr. David Gold and Councillor Cho. Councillor Cho,
Finish with the story. Essentially, what we do is we offer the opportunity for consumers, instead of getting, let's say, cash for a vehicle that's on their driveway, something they may even think they'd have to pay to get rid of. We offer them the opportunity to have the funds donated to a charity of their choice. So let's say we agree on a price of a vehicle, and it's just an older vehicle of $200. We'll send the full $200 to a charity. The charity then will send a tax receipt to the donor who gave the vehicle, and in turn it allows consumers to be able to help a charity in their local community without physically having to take any money out of their pocket. And we've really grown this side of the business. It's called the charitycars.ca, and it's promoted on many charities. Over 100 charities' websites have this listed.
Wow.
We do all the administration and the paperwork on the charity's behalf. There's no fees involved. So it's a completely transparent process, and essentially at the end of the day we're able to drive money to charities, which has been a wonderful thing to be able to do. And it's a great offshoot to our business and a way to give back to the community.
Thank you very much. You are doing a good job to the community and entire Canada. And wish you all the best on that work as well.
Thank you.
And Councillor Cho, I seen you are working with the community for 7 years. They gave you a successful time to elected 7 times. That means you become like a father on the Toronto area, the councillor. So what is the future goal? What you are going to do it for the public in the future?
You mean my personal goal? Well, I will remain in the city council. I like to see Toronto has been #1 city, one of the top 5 cities for so many years. But I don't know. I feel so frustrated these days because we have so much shortfall financially, and then we talk about cutting services, right? So if we keep cutting services, then it's going to hurt the poor people, new Canadians, seniors, young children, and then we increase the user fees, we need more daycare, but we don't have money, then we cut the services. And it doesn't make sense that we cut the services, but at the same time, we increase use of fees. So one day, I don't know, maybe I will go into a higher level of government or see what happens. But my ultimate goal is we keep the Toronto even better city, better for everyone.
That's
right?
the thing we wanted.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Keep on working on it, and we will support you as well. And best of luck for your career. Thank you, Mr. David, supporting in my career as well to breaking more world records and helping children. Thanks for coming to the World Record Talk Show. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you for
And
having
we'll
us.
go for a small break. We'll come back to the World Record Show. Thanks.